Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Rick Games and welcome back Welcome back to God of War. This is the end of the game. This is it. We're in Jotunheim. We're taking the stairway up. We're gonna spread the ashes of the boy's dead mother and Kratos' dead wife. It was the same person, by the way. And this is going to be it. I don't remember if there's any enemies in here. Well, let's go.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
No.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Oh, oh, it's so cute.
Can we go now? We're so close.
He was having a moment, boy.
Boy.
Oh.
Carry her.
Here we go, man. He was asking so many times, can I carry her? I'm being responsible. And he's like, no. I don't know why I didn't see that coming.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Voices in my head. These are all the voices in my head.
Hello? Anybody here?
The giant's all gone.
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all.
Wow. I mean, as far as like an entire race of people goes, no, that's not a lot. That's less than
Where are
100
they
people.
now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did.
Sad. What's up here?
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
Wait! Father! Something's happening. It's your axe.
Oh, damn.
It's Muller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants?
Or...
That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant.
Part God, part giant,
Why
boy.
didn't you tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh dear. What was that? That looked like Atreus vomiting up the world snake while holding the dead body of possibly Kratos or possibly someone else, and we can't see it anymore. I thought this was just like it was going to be a treasure chest or something up here. What is this?
Who's the Guardian?
The Guardian. Okay, great. So I thought that was a door, so never mind. Let's go. So we still have a little bit of the game left.
Look. It's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
Leading us together. That's a cool part. All this stuff that you was like, oh, you know what to climb up and stuff because of these arrows and things that are painted on them. That was the mother. That was Atreus' mom. Faye, I believe is her name. I'm not sure. But that was her. She painted all this stuff on there to guide them through their journey. Isn't that insane? Isn't that absolutely insane? They knew everything they were going to do before they did it. It was all planned. Everything was planned. Everything. And now here we are. Top of the mountain, dear laddies. Whoa.
Father.
No. We do it together. Son.
Oh! You didn't call him boy. Ah. Luckily, the wind was blowing in the correct direction. It really sucks. They just got a mouthful of mom! Sorry, I'm ruining the moment. This is very beautiful.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom.
Mm.
The Giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The Giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born.
Oh!
She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
Oh, she had
Question
a
for
reason.
another day. Let us go home.
That's right. The boy was Loki the entire time. What? Ooh, boy.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? You with your kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh,
Neat, huh?
so why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No.
You
He was a
laughed.
soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death.
Beauty.
Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Amir missed it.
Here we go. Back down the steps. So, that's God of War, man. 2018's God of War. This is definitely the best God of War game there's been so far. I have not played Ragnarok yet, but I will be playing it immediately after this game. So keep on the lookout for that. Atreus, part god, part giant, part mortal.
I bet there's still some corrupt developers out there that can be set free. Some other help people. Maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Lads, am I glad to
Let's
see you.
considering.
I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Complete free dragons travel to Muspelheim and need them. Find new items in the shop to get powerful. Yeah. I'm not doing this, by the way. There's... Well, hang on. Oh. That's it. That's all there is to it. And that's it. New spot on the map. Okay. How about we go back to Midgard? And we go home. I mean, we have plenty left to do in this game. We could do so much more. We could fight the Valkyries. We could go...
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you might realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Baldur, it's become something else. The stuff of omens.
Omens for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok from snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
Kratos changing the world, changing the fate, changing history, changing the future, changing everything.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrotum. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrotum.
Yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
Same thing. Don't die. Stay warm, I guess. Let's take the shortcut home, man. Well, let's end this. You'd think the game would end with the beautiful moment of spreading the ashes and finding out that your son is Loki. But it doesn't. There's one more thing we gotta do, and that is head home. And if you're wondering why we have to head home, you'll goddamn see. There's very few parts I remember, but I remember the end of the game.
The tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Okay. Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
So there you go. Welcome back.
Home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Well, I was here.
Maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your Tadger.
What's a Tadger? Never mind. I don't want to know. I can figure it out via context clues. Atreus, we're home, boy.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Except this winter's gonna last a very long time.
Okay, this'll...
Really? Just on the floor?
Sleep.
way ahead of you.
He's not going to close his eyes. He just sleeps with his eyes open. Years later.
What was that?
The ball!
Oh man, it's Thor and he's pissed! Oh my goodness gracious. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of God of War. God of War of Dad of Boy of God of Dad of Boy. Had to get one more in. My God, I love this game. The gameplay itself is great. The only thing that sucks is the combat because it's very repetitive. You're fighting the same creatures or whatever over and over and over again, and it's the same death animations for each one, and it's just constantly over and over and over again, and it gets annoying. And they get harder, which is fine, but then you're just dying to the same creatures over and over again. So that kind of sucks. You either blow through them or they kill you, and it's like, that kind of sucks. But that does get fun when it's like just the right amount of difficulty. That's a lot of fun. It gets better. It gets more intense. They add more creatures to it. You know, it's that can be really good. But I mean, even up until the last fight, we were still fighting the same type of people. Like, I don't know what those little, why they sprinkled in some people in the middle of the fight with Boulder. Don't know why. Why were they there? They were just there to be annoying. And they were. But that's literally my only problem with the game. Everything else is beautiful. The graphics are wonderful. This game is so beautiful. I think I said it in the middle of the game when we first awoke the World Serpent. First of all, terrifying. But awesome at the same time. I grew to love that snake. He was great. And I'm glad that he's not dead. And he came to help us in the end. But when you first woke him up and you can just travel around and see the World Serpent in the distance, moving his head and everything else, like, it's one thing to put like mountains or whatever up in the distance. Like, you know, that's cool. That could be really pretty. But to have like a moving piece of scenery like that that's alive that you can go and talk to, that's kind of dope. And then eventually swim into its mouth. It's weird. I wonder how Baldur hurt the World Serpent. What did he do? Because he didn't kill him, but he made him pass out, I guess. Did he choke him? How the hell did he do that? So that was curious. What else? The story. Woo! The story is so good. I like stuff about Norse mythology. I used to watch a show called Almighty Johnsons, which was a great show. I don't know if you can still see it. It might be on Peacock now. It's a show from New Zealand about Norse gods, like descendants of Norse gods, or basically the living embodiment of certain gods, certain Norse gods living in New Zealand. And one guy gets resurrected as Odin. He's 20 years old. And he's like, screw you, I don't want to drink. And they're like, well, tough. You have to prevent Ragnarok. All this other stuff. So, that's a really good show. But it's like, the lore itself is really good, but it's also really messed up. Like Atreus said, Loki, it usually ends with someone killing their mother or their father. Or their son, or their daughter. Like, those happen as well. And it's really messed up and screwy. But it's super cool at the same time. And to see what powers each god has. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with Atreus / Loki in the next one. Because he's a little bit older. Does it pick up right from where we met Thor? I doubt it. It's got to be years after that because I know Atreus is older in the new game. Because the actor got older. They didn't replace him. It's like, well, he's old now. We got to make him old. Speaking of the actors, dude, Christopher Judge. He just has one of those deep, gravelly voices that is just awesome. Man, I wish I could do it. Like I was trying during the boy, good, you know, so I was boy. I was trying to do certain things, but I can't get my voice that deep and awesome. Christopher Judge is just amazing. You can still find a clip of it. He he presented an award. I think it was like at the VGNs, the Video Game Awards. VGAs? I don't know, whatever it's called. And that voice, Kratos or not, that voice was awesome, and he got a big, huge pop for that, for a God of War reference while presenting an award. It was really cool. I'll pop up a clip of it if I can. Atreus was really good. Freya was really good. Baldur, like I felt his pain and I felt his lack of pain. I thought it was really good. Mimir. The writing for Mimir was so good. It's so funny when it needed to be. It's like, oh, what do we need to do? Well, ask the head. Ask the guy that knows and sees all. The head that's fine with just being a head. He never asked to be reunited with his body or get a new body or anything like that. He asked for another eyeball. It's a small price to pay, I think. Brock and Sindri were very, very good. Brock is hilarious. Sindri's hilarious. Sindri with his, germophobia, and Brock with his just, I don't care who's around, I'm just going to say what I want to say. And sometimes he doesn't, but still says something messed up. What he was saying, like, you went to Alfheim, or what was it, Niflheim? One of them. He's like, I can smell it on you, and I can't tell you any stories. Your father doesn't want me talking about all the fucking that I did. Like, that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, man. God, what else? The lead up to the next game. What was written on that wall? It looked like it was Atreus holding a dead Kratos while spitting out the World Snake. It's a very real possibility that God of War Ragnarok could see the end of Kratos. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't heard anything. I've been trying to stay away from rumors and stuff like that. There's certain things that I know, but like nothing storyline-wise. I don't know anything about the new characters. I know some characters from this game are in it. But that's pretty much all I know. And we're gonna see. Troy Baker, Nolan North, they were in this game. They're from Nolan North is Drake from Uncharted. Troy Baker comes along later in Uncharted 4. Who did he play? I wonder if that was Thor's sons. What were their names? Modi and Manji? So, I forget what their names are. But I wonder if that was them. It's a very real possibility. Because I can't think of anybody else that had a voice in this. Well, Zeus had a voice. That was crazy. This surprised a lot of people when it first came out because everybody was just like, oh, they're just rebooting it. But they didn't. This is a continuation of the last 3 games. Where Zeus had to, we found out that Zeus was Kratos' father and he tracked him down and killed him because Zeus was trying to kill him. And more to it. I forget. I haven't played those games in so long. If I can get God of War 1 and 2 for PlayStation, or if I can get it on like a PC version, I'll see if I can play those on the channel. I know I can get God of War 3 for PS4, like a remastered version. So I can play that one, definitely, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how popular this gets, because I'm about to play Ragnarok, and we'll freaking see, boy. I'm gonna leave this here. I don't think that there's anything else after the credits, but if there is, I'll stick around just in case. But for right now, thank you guys very much for enjoying this series with me, for watching this series with me. I hope you liked it as much as I did. I love the story. I love the action. I love the beautiful graphics and everything about this game. So I'm really excited. I really hope that you guys like it too. But for right now, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to Rick Games. I can't tell you how much that helps me. It really, really does. And it's nice to see those subscription numbers go up. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. Something important or something right, at least. And watch the, check out the annotations at the end of the video. The little pops up on the purple screen, and then the subscribe buttons in the middle. Check those out. There's more videos that I've done. Helps me out a great amount when you watch more videos. Because YouTube goes, hey, these people are watching his videos. Let's put him front and center on the main page. Hey, everybody watching these videos, you know. Or at least if you're into gaming and stuff on YouTube. But other than that, man, next time on Rick Games, we're going to play God of War Ragnarok. That's what's coming next. So stick around. Check that out next time on Rick Games. Bye. Oh.
Atreus.
I didn't know anything.
Ready?
For what?
But I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us. Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
That's it. Bye.